This is the best of the Rob, Arnie, and Dawn Show.
On Saturday night, the Prince of Programming and I took our lovely ladies out to a very nice dinner at the very popular hoity-toity hangout downtown of Morton's Steakhouse. It's a place you guys couldn't get into, so don't try. Maybe you, Dawn. Maybe.
Yes, I've been, thanks.
Now, it's a very nice steakhouse. In fact, we were seated right next to a very prominent congressperson who will remain nameless. They all hang out there, I found out, in the bar. That's where a lot of the backroom deals happen, if you will.
See, I think the difference is that they hide me, and you're let to be, amongst the congressmen and stuff.
I was in the main area.
Yeah.
Not that back room with that partition that they put up.
See Chandra there?
I cannot comment. One of the things you have to do when you go in is you're told, look, everything stays in the restaurant. Thought I saw Gray Davis there, but the lights went out, so I couldn't tell. Now, we're sitting there, we're having a very nice dinner, and it was quite the evening. We actually took a limo to the restaurant.
Really?
Oh my gosh, was it like a special occasion or something? I mean, like an anniversary, or what was someone's birthday?
No, we're just wealthy.
You just took a limo for no reason?
Well, I guess for no reason. We took a limo because we can.
Well, that's nice. You pamper yourselves that way.
Which, by the way, will spurn a discussion later on in the week with the Prince. Not this Wednesday during the wine feature, but the limo thing, we've got a whole discussion on that, but not right now.
I'm calling I'm just calling. Why is it nice that he can pamper himself, but when I go buy new shoes, sure, I can't afford them, but pampering myself, I like to treat myself well. No. Why is that?
No.
Why is that?
I was just getting ready to say to him, it's nice they pamper themselves, but it's a little ridiculous. I was just going to point out not so much ridiculous, I was going to point out how much of a snob he is. Well, and the difference is he can afford it, and you just keep getting yourself in debt with more credit cards.
So I'm just going to die in debt. Who cares?
I mean, Rob, really, normal people don't do this.
Look.
This really concerns me.
Look, I live nowhere near downtown, and neither does the Prince and his lovely. And we ain't going to Morton's and not buying a lot of really expensive wine. So we took a limo, because otherwise somebody gets screwed. Either the Prince gets screwed because he drives, or we both get screwed because we drive separately, and you can't drink as much wine.
Do you know what us normal folk do? We call a cab.
Why? Okay, that's disgusting. Why slum? Hello? Do you know where Morton's is? That's like one of the worst parts of town. I ain't getting in a cab. What are you thinking?
Rob!
My God, you don't know what criminal has been in that cab prior to you. What? My
Lord.
God, cabs stop for homeless people, for Christ's sakes. They would probably rob me. Jesus.
Rob.
A cab. That... Wow.
So out of touch.
Wow.
Lots of people take cabs.
No, not me, Pip. Let me tell you. Last time I had to take a cab, I was on a business trip, and the company I worked for was too cheap to pay for a car. That ain't happening again.
Come on, what about when we lived in Seattle, like a city like that, or when you go to Frisco, a city like that? It's quite common to jump in a cab.
They have limos there, too.
Oh, my Lord.
You just look it up under the yellow pages. Limousines.
You are so bad.
In fact, when we lived in Seattle, a couple times I flew into the Seattle airport, had no one to pick me up. I took a limo home.
You did not.
Not a cab.
You did not.
Yes, he did. I remember that.
Oh, my God.
You know why?
Because he can.
Yes, because I can.
And a lot of times it's a better way to spend your money, because if you break it down the hour-wise, it's cheaper than a cab.
Jeez. I don't even care about that.
I know.
People like you have to penny pinch.
Yeah, that's why I've done it.
Jesus.
They always make me ride in the front with the driver, though. I have to wear the hat.
Good Lord, that would never cross my mind to take a limo.
Well, that's why you're you.
Or just like if I'm in a big city, just jump in a cab.
I can't imagine why this would ever come up, but please don't ever invite me to a big city then. Jesus. That is so nasty. Cabs.
Oh, my Lord.
Cabs. I'd walk.
No, you wouldn't.
Jesus.
You'd call me. You'd call me before you'd call a cab.
Oh my gosh! But see, most normal people, that are in touch, down to earth, they just go ahead and designate someone because most of us, well, let's just call a limo. Let's just have a limo come get us and go to dinner.
Why should the four of us who make a lot of money together, why should any of us have to sacrifice our nice evening? All of us want to drink some really nice wine, and the fact of the matter is, it's not fair to tell somebody, hey, you have to stop or you have to pace yourself and have one glass an hour. That's not fair. So why should we designate somebody?
I understand you shouldn't because you make the money. I'm just here to try and keep you in touch, all right? Because when you say stuff like that, it's scaring me. You live in a whole nother world, and you need to stay in touch.
Well, thank you.
Good God.
Thank you for keeping me in touch with the cab people. The public transportation people. Jesus. Hello, John, you there?
Hey, how you doing, Rob?
Hey, good. Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Hey, Rob, you've been to Morton's Steakhouse there in Sacramento, right?
Yes.
I mean, do you think that is really, for the price, is good? Is worth the price for the food?
I think they have pretty good food. I think you have to be selective about what you order. Obviously, you are paying a lot for the ambiance and for the place. I mean, there are other places in Sacramento you can get great steaks. Now, you thought the whole thing was overpriced?
Well, I ate at the one in San Francisco, and a buddy of mine told me today, this is the best steak you'll ever have, and yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. Well, $180, $190 later,
yeah.
I was just going, I've had good steak, but I tell you, what, I can get better steak at, in Walnut Creek at Vic Stewart's.
Okay, yeah, okay, I understand.
Do they have fried cheese mozzarella there?
No. No, they don't. But they do have the double porterhouse, the Arnie steak. The big, giant, 40-ounce steak, yeah.
Uh-oh.
You know what it is?
Uh-oh.
That guy didn't take a limo.
Maybe he's not doing the whole ambiance thing right.
Exactly, right.
Hello there, Joe. Good morning.
Good morning, you three. I just wanted to let Don know. Don, you know what? It's those limos aren't very expensive, and another thing is at least they open the door for you every time you stop. Cab, you have to get out yourself, get your own luggage, and all that.
Whoa, wait a minute. If you take a cab, they don't open the door for you?
No.
What are you paying for? Oh, dear Jesus. Anywho, we're at Morton's.
Yes.
Did you get the big Arnie steak?
No.
Pussy.
No, I didn't.
God.
Was there a special entrance for you limo people?
No, but our driver, as he's supposed to, locked us in the limo, went inside, made sure they were ready for us, and then came out and got us into the restaurant. That's what a chauffeur's supposed to do.
Oh, sure.
Dear Lord.
Very well done. And, of course, gave the maitre d' his card so that when we asked for our check, they called our limo driver so we didn't have to, so he was waiting for us.
God, did he test your food out for you and make sure it was okay? They have him chew it up? No, don't swallow.
God. No doubt did he, touch you up a bit and fix your ties and make sure your hair was all right?
He did all the appropriate things that a limo driver should do.
You wore a tie?
No, actually, I did not wear a tie for
thank God.
for this meal.
I have to beat you down going to a steakhouse wearing a tie. God damn. I'm losing you. I'm losing you. The heterosexual world is losing you.
He has, though.
I would. That just wasn't the tone of the evening.
Thank
It
God.
wouldn't bother me to wear a tie.
God.
Now, here was the point of contention for the evening. The meal was great. Everybody had great food. Everybody enjoyed themselves. We had some wonderful wine. Wound up, I know you're always interested in stuff. We dropped $700
What?
for the meal for the four of us.
For the four of you? That's not too bad.
No, we had 3 bottles of wine. So.
Oh, that's good.
Good God.
So it was a $1,000 night. If you had the limo.
Good. Oh my. Oh.
I got a question though. Once you get through this story, I got a question about your choice of restaurants.
Okay, very good. Now.
Good Lord.
Those of you that listen on Wednesday mornings, you know the Prince of Programming. He and I are friends, and we enjoy, the same types of wines and fine dining, and our ladies are friends as well. I do have to point out that we went to a steakhouse, and the Prince ordered a swordfish.
That was my question. Because I know the Prince. The Prince is a great guy. I like him a lot. I'd never shower with him.
You're missing out.
But
I mean, me too.
But I know he, as a rule, doesn't eat red meat.
No, he doesn't.
So that just kind of throws me off that, you wouldn't invite somebody to go with you that loves red meat, that likes to eat red meat and can eat, 50 ounces at a time.
A nice choice, a swordfish.
Swordfish pretty good. I like swordfish.
He likes swallowing swords.
Exactly. Thank you, Arnie.
You people
Good
got problems.
Lord.
The reason I didn't invite you, Arnie, is A, you wouldn't have split the cost of the limo with me.
You're right.
B, you wouldn't have had a date.
Oh, thank you.
That awkward third wheel thing.
Thank you.
The prince, look, this is the prince is, he doesn't mind going to a steakhouse because he knows I like steak and that Janelle will eat steak and that his wife will eat red meat or whatever. So he goes and he gets the fish. I make fun of him still.
Good.
Oh, God, yes.
He got swordfish and broccoli.
What?
Because, everything there is a la carte. So he got this enormous head of broccoli. But that's not the moment of contention during the actual meal. The moment of contention was throughout the evening, and I was the only voice of reason, although I know Dawn will not side with me on this. At Morton's, as they do at many fancy restaurants, you don't get a menu. You get your meal presented to you, your meal choices. They bring over a cart, and they show you the cuts of beef. They show you the very large potatoes, because everything's a la carte.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Is it already cooked? So they bring it over and go, I want that one. And they just give it to you right there.
No, it's
I was
wrapped.
about to say that's the greatest place ever.
It's wrapped in plastic. A lot of classy places do it this way. They say, we're featuring this porterhouse tonight. Blah, blah. Well, part of the presentation is they bring over the lobster. And they hold up the lobster, and it's alive.
What?
And, so there's this tray that they bring over, and there's this lobster on the plate, and he's just sitting there. And I already know, I can tell it's alive. I've already seen it. Its little tentacles move, right?
Awesome.
And of course, as soon as they
What?
he said, and of course, we're featuring our giant Maine lobster. It's like a huge, 3-pound lobster. And what they do is, they don't just point to it. He picks it up off the plate, which makes the lobster dance. So that everybody can see he's alive, and his tentacles are up, and his claws are trying to snap. But they've got him, and then they put him back on the plate, and they just keep tooling him around the restaurant. And so the whole night, every time the cart came over, of course, I'm like, "Hey, look, there's Larry the Lobster," and all three of them, because I was with 3 women, they're all grossed out. They feel so bad for the lobster.
Hell yes.
It came up, halfway through the meal. I'm making fun, and the prince even says, yeah, the lobster thing's the one thing I don't like about this place. I'm like, you're gonna eat it. And, they all use this, I don't like to meet my food before I eat it. And, of course, because they just leave the lobster sitting out there. So they're like, he's begging for water.
Question.
Yes.
Do they let you off it yourself?
No, they take it back. And I don't think they even off the one that they hold up. I think they have fresh lobsters back in the tank. I think.
Man. Boy, I tell you what, that would be a money shot to end all money shots. If they, were to bring out the cow and you got to stun it yourself.
Like in The Simpsons.
Oh, man. I tell you what, that would be the greatest restaurant ever.
I cannot believe I cannot believe they're allowed to do this.
I know, it's awful.
No, it is awful. They're parading around the damn lobster. He's alive, and they're like he's some play toy or something. He's probably gasping for air. That is so mean. That's inhumane. I'm serious. This is inhumane. I would have. You know what? Y'all should have walked out and not ate there.
They could have. I would have ordered the lobster if they would have done that. Yes, and that's exactly what somebody said at the table. I don't remember who. Gasping for air.
You've said lots and lots of ridiculous things. I think you just crossed the line, though, for complete ridiculouscy.
Really?
Yes.
Which part?
That whole last tirade.
Oh, just the whole thing. Now,
Dawn.
What?
It is a goddamn lobster.
I don't care.
They don't do anything. Their purpose on this world is to feed us. That's it. They don't build cars. Up in Maine, where they're from, they aren't shipped to Detroit to help build cars. They don't make, butter or anything like that. They're made to eat. That's their purpose.
Look,
they parade them around. Goddamn good.
I don't have a problem with eating them. I don't need to be I don't need to see a live lobster being paraded around and basically made fun of. But you know what? That's what they're doing. And you know what? You know they're laughing. You know they laughed about it. They sat around and thought, oh, what can we do now? Hey, let's bring out a live lobster. Let's show it alive. This is funny.
Okay, if you're listening up and you own one of these places that parade around the lobsters, A, good for you. B, if you cook them in different ways, let's say you, cook it southern fried, bring the lobster out in a cowboy hat with the 6-shooters on the side. Let's say you have it, have it soul food style.
Oh, if they dressed up the lobsters.
Put a hat on it backwards.
Kango.
Yeah, and put it in a jumpsuit or whatever, and have it scratching a record with its little claw.
That's mean.
That would, oh my God, I would always go to that restaurant. I would sell parts of my body to be able to eat there.
Now, I will tell you that as the evening progressed, I did observe, and most people were ooked out by the live lobster.
Duh.
Most people did not find it comfortable that the lobster was alive.
No.
I'd ask if I could kill it myself. I would ask that.
You know what? I would. I may call there and say I ate there one night and I'm complaining. I bet they've got a lot of complaints.
Yeah, it's closed their doors.
You know what? I was surprised, actually, that they still do it. Because I would think, especially in California, that most people would have the overreaction that my 3 dinner mates and our flour here is having. Oh, my God. But I guess you got to give them credit. They're sticking to their gun. Morton started in, was it New York or Chicago? Started in Chicago, didn't it?
I'm not sure. I've never eaten there. So
It's an East Coast deal, and obviously, they're a little less, bound up than we are here in California. So,
do they at least offer the lobster a cigarette before they whack him?
Tanya.
So. Oh, but here was.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Here was the coup de grace, though. Towards the end of the evening, as we're watching Larry the lobster be carted around, from table to table, gasping for air, as everyone said. Because you never see the tray disappear. It's not like, maybe they do, but you never see it go to the back and they put him back in the water or anything. I mean, he's sitting on that tray. The coup de grace was I went to the restroom towards the end of the evening.
Is he in the stall next to you?
Stop it.
Which is it's a different part of the restaurant. Because it's a fairly big place. And I noticed there's actually 2 trays.
What?
Because the one tray with Larry was over by our table, and the table next to us being displayed, and there's another tray in the back for those tables, and there's Lenny. I named him Lenny.
Stop it.
So they've got 2 lobsters out there.
I would have got up and gave it some of my water.
Oh, then you're just teasing him. Then you're just teasing him.
No, you're not.
That's it.
I would have given him water.
I would have given him water. I would have punched you. I would have hit you right in the eye.
Hello,
on.
John. Good morning.
Hello, lobster. You have a sip. Wham!
Hey, guys.
Yeah, John.
Do you guys know what your... do you guys think that your food just magically appears on your plate and somebody doesn't actually have to go out and kill it?
Hey, I understand that.
I don't want to see it. I don't have a problem eating cow or deer or any type of meat where the animal was killed. I don't want to see it. I sure as hell don't want the chickens being paraded around and knowing that that's the chicken I'm going to eat.
On a leash. That would be great. Good idea, Dawn. I thought you were going to say you were going to the bathroom and there's old, what'd you name the first one?
Larry the lobster.
Larry the lobster's having a smoke break. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for not choosing me tonight.
Stop it.
He's got a glass of Merlot. Hey, I know it's ending soon.
Merlot doesn't go with lobster. He would have a Chardonnay.
Okay,
get it right.
Thank you.
And I had to hear that yarn, that garbage all night. I don't want to see it. You know what it is? And I said this to my girlfriend and the prince and his wife. It's you people who don't want to be made uncomfortable by the truth. I don't want to meet my food beforehand. What does that mean?
Exactly what you just said.
It's ridiculous. Then you can't eat it. Because it's like you're making yourself feel better over nothing.
All right. And all you people out there that are like that right now, I'm about to end it all for you. You know how they get your cow? They club over the back of the head with a steak. So next time you sit down in a restaurant, think about that. Next time you go and order fish, think about the giant hook that was in that fish's mouth fighting. The thing didn't go in there and it goes, oh, I'm caught. It's fighting. And then they take it out of the water and they put it in a little bit of water so they can swim.
That's okay, Arnie. They just don't want to see it. They just don't want to know about it.
The chicken's cooped up 50 in a box.
Hello, Leanne. Good morning.
Hey, Rob. I just had to tell you, I totally agree with you on the lobster thing. It was so funny. All I did was sit there and laugh when I went to Morton's a couple years ago.
Oh, it's hilarious that Naya dances. And it's like they've got them trained. I mean, it dances when the maitre d' holds them up for you.
You know what? I hope it's electronic.
It ain't.
Rob, Arnie, and Dawn.
I heard that show yesterday. It was so vulgar.
I don't want any of that kind of talk around here.
The Rob, Arnie, and Dawn Show. Show.